How's it going, guys? So it's Fuso Shots here. Today is a story time, and I'm going to be talking about a time I went on a field trip high as fuck. So it started, we had a field trip for a class, and we had to be at school a little earlier than normal, probably around 7 o'clock, which normally we have to be at school about 7:45. So I got chosen to be a carpool, so I had to pick up two of my friends. And while picking up two of my friends, which we're going to say is Jimmy and John, alright? So I pick up Jimmy, and we're slapping the Nick stick, I got that pregame Nick buzz going about 100 down the interstate with my brights on, not giving a fuck. On my way to pick up John, right? We get John, and John has weed. So we pull out the old stanky danky. And once we pull out the old stanky danky, we get fucking high as hell, and we're zooming down the interstate, guaranteed 100 in the old Honda Accord. And we're a little early, so we decided to go to a restaurant, and our choice was a taco joint called Taco John's, where I used to work actually. So we pull up to Taco John's probably as soon as they opened, so we were dickheads. We were that first customer that bought everything out because we had the munchies. And so my old boss was working, and he actually seen me. And he was handing me our drinks, by the way, in a little Honda Accord, so it's tiny, and he's reaching down like 2 feet to hand me a drink. And I slapped the drink against the car window. It just spills everywhere. I'm like, God damn it. So once I get the drinks, we're munching away, eating Taco John's on the way to school. And we get to school. I have about probably 4 G's in my car. And we all walk into school smelling like weed, blazed. And our teacher, who's really awesome, she was like one of the coolest teachers ever. She always gave us food. And so she asked if we were all right. And we're like, yeah, we're just a little tired. She said, oh, all right. So we hop on the bus, we're all trying to be quiet because we're high. And so on the way to the field trip, we're all just on our phones, and somebody points out that it smells like weed. And all of our faces just dropped. We all just became super silent after that, didn't say a single word. We get to the field trip, which we thought were going to be for higher level classes, and actually, it was for like 6th graders, and we're in 11th grade, so that's a big difference. And so we're sitting here having a meeting with all these little kids, and me and two of my friends are just baked, right? And so basically we're just laughing the whole time, dying laughing, answering these questions out loud to this like prompter guy. And it was at Purdue University. We loved it. Like, the mascot came out and shook our hands and stuff, and he even knew. He knew what was up, you could tell. And the only thing I was terrified about was the school dog always gets walked around the cars almost every day, or on Fridays, and it was a Friday. And so I was terrified that, my Honda Accord would get lit up, and I would have to get drug searched when I got back to school. So I was flipping out the whole time. I was on the field trip. I was constantly paranoid, wasn't feeling it. And then this chick walks up to me. She said, "You want to hit this pin?" So me and her go to the bathroom, and I hit this pin, right? And therefore I'm out of this world. I'm in fucking outer space right now. I'm in the astro plane, right? I'm not in my body. And so we go back to the conference, and my friend's like, "Hey, you smell like weed." And I was like, "Yeah," and I just fucking ripped a pin with this chick in the bathroom. And they're like, "Hell yeah." And lo and behold, I get her Snapchat. 2 weeks later, we fuck. And my car never got searched. That's the story. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and go smack that subscribe button. About 100% of you guys are not subscribed, so thank you. Have a wonderful night.